Tatiana here, just about to make some strawberry protein balls. So I'm just going to be adding a couple of just 4 or 5 ingredients. Well, one of them is actually the coating for the balls. So we're having the 2 scoops of strawberry protein, a cup of half a cup of frozen strawberries, a quarter of a cup of the almond butter, and some shredded coconut for the coating, and also some rolled oats. So let's get cracking. So add the strawberries. I'll just use the same cup for the, because this literally gives me a cup, half a cup of the oats. Whoops! Making a mess in the blender. Now, I've received this recipe from one of my business associates from across the planet. They didn't put any water, so I have some water on standby. So I'm just going to step away now and actually blend this, and I'll see how we go in terms of having to add water as we are blending this away. Okay, one thing I forgot to get was a spoon. Just bear with me. So there we go. Quarter of a cup, so I think I need to just add a bit more. Always have a second jar on hand. In goes another spoon. Okay, so I'm going to just add it a bit more into the mix. I will take this now to my Vitamix. I didn't plug it in here, and it was going to be a bit noisy, so there's the mix. I will have the water on standby, so just bear with me. Okay, so this is the consistency. It feels pretty dry. So I'm thinking of just adding just a tiny bit of water. So just bear with me. I'll be back. So this is the way it looks now. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of water in there. Okay, so I literally added 3 tablespoons of water. It's looking like a little paste. Okay. So I'll attempt. Apparently this recipe gives 8 protein balls. Let's see how this works. So I've just been able to roll. I'll see, maybe they're a little bit too soft. I'll try one and see what happens, but literally it smells divine. Like, you can really smell the protein powder and the fresh strawberry. So what I'm going to do is just roll it in the coconut. Okay. I think I've just made them just a little bit too soft, but this is the consistency. I'll keep you posted with how they turn out after a couple of hours in the fridge. Tuning into this video in a few hours. bit sticky. Suppose you could use a more flaky coconut. This is the one that we had in the house, the shredded coconut. So you can just make the size of the balls as you like. I usually like to keep the size of like a rum ball, so not quite like as big as a bliss ball that you might find in the shops. So these are almost like a bite size. One thing about the Vitamix is always trying to get the pasty stuff from the very bottom of the jar. So I might stop the video so I'm not boring you with my challenge of trying to get the mixture from the very bottom. It's probably enough mixture. Oh my god, it smells beautiful. The strawberry is just divine. Oops. I'm really creating a bit of mess now. It's all sticky. Oops. Could be that all the mixtures are now emulsifying, connecting with each other. It's actually becoming stickier as we speak. It's a crazy fiery looking one. Okay. I hope you can see them nicely. So my little strawberry protein balls and my strawberry protein fingers. Thank you for tuning in. Here we go. I was able to retrieve most of the mixture. The spoon worked better than the spatula in the retrieval. Trying to stay less messy this time around. Easier said than done. There we go. So I made small little protein balls, 3, 6, 9, 10. I think the way the recipe, whoever created the recipe was, I think, making bigger. The serving was bigger than what I have made here. Mine are kind of like the size of a Ferrero Rocher. There we go, very last one. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with the rest. I tend to always wash out my blender any residue of, even when I do my shakes, I kind of always rinse it out and always drink the last bit of it. So I'll show you how that's going to look in a moment. So these are the protein balls. What I'm going to do is put them in the fridge. There we go. So they can just firm up a little bit more. But there we go. 10 out of 2 scoops of protein powder, half a cup of the rolled oats, half a cup of frozen strawberries, and 1/4 cup of almond butter. And then probably just use maybe two tablespoons of shredded coconut just to coat these 10 protein balls. So what I will do is add some water to this mix back in the blender, and I'm going to create a little protein oat beverage. It smells like a strawberry oat milk. Cheers. Oh, it's actually, I know, weird but tasty. Cheers to your health.